Middle-age MC.
Okay.
Your impression, though, Steve, was spot on because young MC was always looking at the phone, checking the lyrics.
That was his thing. That was his big thing. Even before smartphones, he just held a piece of cardboard that was the shape of a smartphone because he knew it was coming up.
Very ahead of his time. And speaking of ahead of their time, we are joined by a special celebrity guest today, joining us for the rest of this episode. She's one of my closest friends in the world, but that didn't stop E from hiring her as the host of The Soup and her new podcast, Jaded. It's Jade Catta-Pretta, everybody. Let her hear it. What up?
So excited to join this online sausage party on a Saturday morning.
Hey.
I just found my tooth that fell out during the MTV Movie Awards right here on my table. Oh,
Wow.
weird flex, but I'm almost 40.
That is a very strange flex, for sure. And by the way, normally Queen Rachel is here instead of Queen Jared. It's a little bit less sausagey, but Jared does his best to reproduce that energy.
It's been very exciting. I love the audience. Love Ronnie's little tiny weird beard. I want to braid it. Happy birthday to, I believe it was Frankie. I saw a lot of backyards where people are probably being kept. And go tied up in your basement, please. After the show, just let her go. She won't say anything.
Also, Jade, it's not. I mean, I know you called it a sausage party early in the morning, but some of us are on Eastern time.
Oh, so it's a midday sausage fest.
Yeah,
It's sausage lunch for us.
Sausage lunch.
that's right. It's more of a barbecue sausage than like a breakfast sausage, but that's okay. That's all right with you. How were the MTV Awards? You went and Nikki Glazer hosted it, right?
Yeah, we went. It was like a weird empty prom, because it's like very COVID still. And Snooki heckled her during her set, which was one of the funniest moments. She shut her down, but it was one of the funniest fucking moments of my life. They were wasted, the whole Jersey Shore cast, which was shocking.
What did Snooki say, and what did Nikki reply?
Snooki was like, "Stop making fun of us," and Nikki was like, "Dude, I'm a comic. Like, chill out." She's like, "I'm living my life," and Nikki's like, "I'm living my life, sweetheart." It was just so like, come on, Snooki. You don't think we're gonna make fun of you? But it was a good time.
That's fun.
Snooki
One of our
yelling at someone
regulars.
for calling them ridiculous is hilarious. Don't make fun of me for being ridiculous. You are Snooki. You're the most ridiculous person who ever lived, other than maybe me.
Alcohol. There was no alcohol, and
shit.
all of us went thinking like, "No, we'll be fed." Well, so we're all starving. My weed kicks in. My mouth is so dry, and Ray J's right there, and so I put a piece of candy in my mouth. And next thing I know, my tooth is like loose in my mouth, and I'm trying not to be on camera taking my tooth out. So I'm like,
Oh God.
Also, I love the idea
glamorous.
that the
Damn.
Jersey Shore cast is upset that someone called them ridiculous. Literally, the only two shows on MTV are Jersey Shore and Ridiculous.
And their livelihood is directly connected to people making fun of them. If people don't make fun of them, they don't make money.
But they got like a lifetime award. Well, I don't want to reveal too much, but they won like a lifetime award, for like just being assholes in front of the camera. And they get out there and they're like, we're so happy that MTV is finally giving us the credit we deserve. And one of them goes like, "We worked really hard." And we're like, "Oh my God."
Have you ever gone back and watched season 1 when they couldn't get girls and they were bad at it because they weren't famous yet? It's actually so hilarious to watch them
They're
just
so
fail.
tame.
That's why I
It's
liked.
almost like blackface a little bit. You're like, "Well, what are we doing? We're
Right.
That's why I liked season 1 though, because it was so fun to see people who spent their entire day like trying to get women, where their entire lives were just like the whole gym tan laundry thing. And they were just like, we're going to do everything we can. And then to have absolutely no game. It was so fun to watch. And then even when they became famous, they had no game also. And then there were women who were like, "Look, you're a fucking idiot, but I guess I'll get on MTV if I fuck you."
I mean, in their defense, sometimes it's hard to have game even when you have a woman living in your house. So the point is,
Several women. I want them to combine Room Raiders and New Jersey and just see what the house looks like under a black light.
oh no! Call the show Jersey Jizz.
Jizzy
Sure?
Shore. How did you miss Jizzy Shore?
Jizzy Shore.
That's
Yeah,
better,
that's
that's
definitely.
Disney Shore sounds like a
Draw
dirty
that?
vaudeville comic.
I need that T-shirt. Jizzy Shore tank top.
It's
We
Paulie's
all-
brother they don't talk about.
Is tan laundry. It's Disney Shore.
Hey, we do have a comic to introduce, so Rob Ryan's here. Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Rob.
Oh, hey! I'm going to start my video right now. There we go. Hi, how's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Today?
buddy.
This morning, this afternoon.
Hey,
Rob, you're just going with this beard. Like, are you just gonna keep growing this? Do you plan to end up in a Nick Nolte headshot, mugshot? What's happening?
Turn to the side. Turn to the side, Rob, because I think you look like if Steven Seagal let it go. Does that make sense?
You look like a chia pet of Steven Seagal.
It's still chick.
hiding a terrible secret underneath, like what's under there?
You want to see me do the splits?
Like, I'm surprised you're not
sleeping
coming to
right
us
now.
from the deck in front of your cabin.
I feel like if you shaved your beard, we would look alike. Like it's a weird.
I just can't imagine you have that beard and Wi-Fi at the same time. How's that happen? Anyway, how's it going, buddy? How's
Life's
you in New
been
York
going
still?
good. Yeah, I'm still in New York. Things are good. I'm actually getting forced out of this apartment in the next couple of weeks, so I have to rearrange things there. But other than that, life's good.
Are they
Hey,
moving
Rob,
you into
Rob,
an
She
encampment?
broke up with you. She broke up with you. Was that what happened?
Rob, can you do me a favor though? Can
Yeah.
you? Because look, facing forward, Tom Hanks in Castaway. Now turn around.
Just profile.
No, turn around completely. Helen Hunt in Castaway.
Why are you being forced out of your apartment?
Because I'm like I was a sublease, and at the time they were just like, yeah, man, it's all good, as long as you'd like. And now they're like, actually, no, we want someone else to live here. we got friends moving in.
Do you think there's any chance it has to do with the fact that you look like a homeless man moved into the apartment? You
Oh
think?
yeah, that's true. I
I can't imagine you're helping the property values.
I disagree. I think he looks like a Hasidic Jew, so I feel like people like that. Bring more of us into the neighborhood.
Wait, people have started liking Jews? When did this happen? Get the memo on that.
Just in New York and just in Williamsburg, just like a very small town.
I'm trying to be the Williamsburg of the North up here.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh man.
Jade, you lost your tooth during the 2020 movie awards.
2021 movie. Well, actually, it was the unscripted movie awards. Not to, I don't want to brag, but
It's the one that Micah Fox wrote on, so you know it's not the top award show.
So
And that's
I'm
how you know
guessing
it's unscripted.
your favorite movie. I'm angling that your favorite movie was Extraction. That's my. And
All right, we
favorite
got a
TV show,
couple
The Crown.
Venmos coming in.
The Crown. Good.
Crown.
No, the Crown was a good follow-up. Anyway, go ahead. What we got coming in, Steve? Jarrett.
Ghostbusters tooth.
All right, we got a couple Venmos coming in. Dana tipped and said, "Missed yous guys." We got Gus Walsh threw in $10 and said, "For Queen Jarrett for putting up with my terrible Sesame Street tips and memes." By the way, Gus, those were not terrible.
They were amazing. They were amazing.
Also, I don't know what this says about our souls, but Buns just tipped with a human emotion, missed you guys. My brain was just like, what game entry is that? Does that fit the game? I don't understand. Oh, I missed you guys. Oh.
What's a soul? All right. Tino Ortiz threw in $25 and said, "Wish I could do more. You guys are so great to do this for us. Thank you, Tina. It's been so much fun." And Ron Gould said, "Rob Ryan and Michael J. Fox's Teen Wolf separated at birth." And Andrea Gordon threw in a pre-tip for Rob. And
Oh,
said,
Styles, it's not a problem. If you don't mind coming to the garage real quick.
"Being kicked out of my house."
I'll have a keg of beer.
Andrea Gordon threw in a pre-tip for Rob, $5, and said, "For rent money."
Did anybody tip a couch I could crash on by any chance? I don't know.
ooh, I
But
would
Rob,
love
don't worry.
that.
Don't worry, Rob. It's $5.
They
You
thought
should be
about
able to
it,
get
though.
a place for that.
Yeah,
Stay with
and-
me if you burn the piece of art behind you.
and Ron Gould threw in $5 and said, General, hey, has anyone said Indy was fucking rad yet? Great meeting everyone. Absolutely was. Bert and or Ernie, you got anything to catch up on your end?
Yeah, I got 2. Technics said, all caps, live from your house. It's Saturday afternoon, SDSC.
Nice.
And Dana Z. Bunster sent $5 for Ben to say civils correctly.
Absolutely. Civilis correctly.
That should be better.
Happy to do
Like this whole thing is just inside jokes, and I just feel like an immigrant again. I'm like,
Welcome to the show.
Are we caught up?
Oh, wait, I just got one from Amina Saleh. Is Rob Ryan Snuffleupagus?
Are we caught up? Because speaking of Snuffleupagus, here it comes. It's Rob Ryan, everybody. Woo!
Hey, all right. Thank you guys so much. Well, I know that this is the afternoon and we're trying to do a comedy show, so I was just going to do like an Israel-Palestine thing briefly and then just move on, keep things light. That was the plan. As you might know, so I'm not Jewish. I'm actually no minority. I'm nothing. And I feel like my other minority friends, they really kind of help me out to understand which side of which debate I should be on. It's very, very clear cut. I got my black friends. I'm like, Black Lives Matter, man. Of course, no doubt. I got my female friends. I'm like, me too. I got you. And then I talked to my Jewish friends about what happened this past couple of weeks, and I'm just like, so what? That was crazy, right? That was weird. What do you guys think? And then maybe you tell me, and then I will just mimic that back to you, because I don't know. It's a 50-50 shot. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm always nervous. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to chat out with. I'm glad that everybody's here. I like when on the Zoom calls, I noticed that people more and more are putting like they'll put their name, but then they'll also put their pronouns in there. It'll just be like, Chris, she, her, hers. And I'm totally fine with calling Chris she, but why are you conjugating for me? That I'm always, do you think I'm a fucking idiot? I don't understand. You can just write she, I'll figure out the rest. I don't need the clues. I'm not going to be lost somewhere deep in a sentence. It's like, oh, my friend Chris showed up. She's here. Oh, you know what? I lent her my microphone. I should get it back because after all, it's my microphone. It's not her. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't know what this... I always get this one wrong. I don't do that when I'm like picking up the phone. I'm never like, hello. And they're like, is this Rob Ryan? And I'm like, yes, this is he, him. I don't do that. I don't know. Guys, am I me wrong? I'm not sure. I wish if I want there to be a future where there is no genders, there's no even whiff of genders. I don't want gender specific names even. It would be cool if there were no gender specific pronouns. Everybody would just walk around as humans. I think it'd be really cool. But even in my future, I imagine one day invariably someone's going to come up to me and be like, hey, I don't know why exactly, but that human over there is being a real bitch. And I can't figure it out. I don't know what's up, but that human is just being a bitch. And what's weird too is that human over there is being a total dick. Like, what is up with that? And then we'll just try to we'll base a new humanity just based on dicks and bitches. And that's going to be the actual new divide. I think is more accurate anyway. So. What else is going on in my life? I will admit this. I am scared of certain dogs. I know that's a little not cool to say because people always like to remind me that it's not the breed, it's the owner. It's not the breed, it's the owner. And I'm like, trust me, I blame the owner. Don't get me. That's 100%. When I see a tatted up toothless dude in a wife beater, I'm like, I don't trust your dog, sir. I don't think that your dog is going to behave well looking at your face. And if the dog bites me, I don't want the dog put down. I want the human put down, just so you're all aware. The dog goes free. This doesn't just apply to dogs either. It's the same if I got mugged by like a bunch of 15-year-old kids. I would be upset with the kids, but I'd still be thinking, your parents had something to do with this. I have to imagine. What else I got going on? I have been watching a lot of porn during the pandemic. This is actually an old joke. I just added during the pandemic. Make it more topical. My least favorite porn is DP. It's double penetration for those who aren't in the know. Double penetration porn just looks like to me two guys who really want to touch their penises together, but there's just this poor woman in the way, and and they just never figure it out, and they keep trying different positions, and it never happens. All right, got a query for you guys. How come no one ever goes back in time to hug baby Hitler? I don't know why that's never the strategy. Maybe I'll just leave on that so you guys can ponder it out for the rest of the afternoon. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Rob Ryan, everybody. Rob Ryan. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. If you want to support Rob during his porndemic, that would be good. Hey, Rob, my pronouns are he/dick. So.
I like that tag.
Great stuff, Rob. I really, you know, remember I forget the name of the movie where they go ass to ass. Oh, Requiem for a Dream. You could go dick to dick as a if you want it. Also, my Minority Friends is the new name of my band. Amy singing karaoke songs, but I think it's gonna be a hit.
By the way, update, I found my edibles, so that's good news.
Thank God, I was worried.
And also, I mean, you also can't fly with liquids. I just found this in the pocket of my pea coat, so that'll be good on the way out.
Open a beer with your arm.
Oh yeah.
So you do it, baby.
Yeah, that only happens when he wears those glasses. They're like a magic thing that helps him.
Now I'm gonna have to find that bottle cap before I check out of this conference room that's being generous.
That's how you go down. It's one little tiny beer cup.
You know what? I'm going to tell this. This may be terrible, may be good. I don't know. But I used to have this joke that you're reminding me, Rob, with the double penetration. Or I had a joke where I'm like, ladies, if a guy's ever a total dick to you and you want to get back at him, what you do is you tell him that you want to fuck him and his best friend, and then you grab their dicks, and right when you get them close, you zip tie them together, and then they have to go to the emergency room, and they'll fucking stop being assholes. I don't know. I just think it's a funny concept. Two guys with their dicks zip tied together having to show up at the emergency room to fucking have them cut it. Because I'm not going to let you with the scissors, right? I'm not going to cut it off. I'm not going to let you have the scissors. You know, we got to go to the emergency room.
Do a
If I
Chinese
could just
finger trap.
if I could just add, Bowers, that make sure they're both being mean to you first, and it's not just one guy being mean and then his poor friend.
In this scenario, a guy was dating a girl and he says to his buddy, "Hey, you want to fuck my ex?" And he goes, "Yeah." So he's kind of a dick in the story.
Okay, yeah, if both of them
Not a lot of really sweethearts doing double penetration, Steve. I think we're kind of like...
It depends on what people are into. Don't judge them
don't
just
judge.
for that. I'm just saying if they're mean.
Okay.
The joke I was making was that the idea of like there's one guy who's a total dick and then
You're right.
one guy who's his friend and he just comes to hang out and then suddenly his dick is tied to someone else.
Can I explain
It's
to
a
you
weird
guys
afternoon.
something that just went down here? I can explain why I lost focus a minute ago too. Right as I did the thing with the bottle and flipped the cap up, and I said, now I have to pick up the bottle cap. As I said that, Carmel opened the conference room door because she had to go to the bathroom, I guess, and the door was wide open. As I'm like, I have to find the beer bottle that I just sprayed on the thing, and then Bowers immediately starts saying, I would take two dicks and tie them together. The front desk is right there. The front desk is 8 feet away. I would take two dicks and jam them together and then finger tie them. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Remember when you politely asked for this space, but it was to do this? Never clothes on, but
Yeah, I love the idea that Ben asked for this space and they're like, "What do you need it for?" And he's like, "It's kind of like a Saturday church thing, you know."
Zip tie some dicks together.
Glasses.
What's that? What's that, Jade?
You're just like, I'm a preacher. I wear glasses.
We got some tips coming in.
Let's do it.
Andrea Jordan tipped $4.83 and said, Rob, you asked for couch money, so this is all the money I found in my couch.
I should have asked for wallet money. What was I thinking?
By the way, you don't look like you own a wallet, dude. Let's go. Couch money is for sure the higher you're going.
Kim Stewart threw in $10, said, Rob, love your style. Ashley D threw in $10, said, for Rob, you're great. What else we got coming in here? Venmo. Malik Kwan threw in $5 and with a wave to Princess Jarrett, but I have to read the Venmos, so it's for me. And says, for Rob, so fun. And Dana says, Rob, for putting down humans instead of dogs. I don't hate people. I just like dogs more. And then Anna threw in $5 and said, for Rob, in case you need to buy a sleeping bag.
Of that.
I feel like it's rude that nobody's contributing to this tooth having to be remade.
Yes. The tooth fell out, for crying out loud. Reach deep.
I can't just pop it back. I just have a redneck open tooth in the back. It's just a tiny vampire tooth.
When it happened at the MTV Movie Awards, did anyone say you can't handle the tooth? All right, because they shouldn't have.
I don't like this precedent of us coming in with things in mind to get paid for by the audience. Just coming in like, oh my
Hi, guys.
if only.
You've obviously never met. You've never been on a show with Mike Baldwin, Rob.
Yeah,
No,
Rob, you're supposed to come in with a
Bennett-
registry.
Ben's the only person I've ever met that sold a ruler that he signed as much. Learn from the best.
Did you instantly get offered your own reality show when your tooth fell out?
I wish Ray J was on stage and I was like, we're the same. I was like, garbage, and then this happened, and I was like, so am I.
I mean, being in the same room as Ray J, I'm not telling you your business, but that's a great way to launch a huge career and brand.
I was waiting for him by the men's bathroom, like, hey, are we filming?
Wouldn't it be shitty if you fucked Ray J and then nobody was filming? You're like, what the fuck? Oh my god, did you not get that?
Camera filled up, camera roll full. Fuck.
Well, I thought I hit record, and then covered in cum, and I'm like,
One photo.
By the way, Covered in Cum is Jade's new album. If you want to pick that up at the merch.
From the band My Minority Friends.
my minority.
We had somebody filmed it and they were like, I'm not putting this online. This is just for me.
We got a couple more things coming in. Dana tipped and said, new product idea, dick ties. And then Tam threw in $5 and said, Rob, I wish it was more. You obviously need it more than I do. And Jared, what do we got coming in on your end?
First of all, I clearly was born a Bert, but identify as an Ernie. Also, no one's talking about how nice Rob is dressed. I would describe him as business on the body, party on the head.
Oh my God,
Apparently
Rob is a
Barrett.
human mullet.
Oh, he's fancy. It's a moulet.
And when Bauer said that thing about zip tying the discs together, somebody said Chinese finger traps instead, which I actually like, because that means the only way you can get out is you gotta touch the kiss the tips. That's the only way you can get released.
Yeah.
That's how they work.
You gotta work together.
Okay, two important factors. One, so I think we've established that Jarrett is a Bert, but in parentheses, it's Sherney Herney. And also,
Ernie.
Ernie.
This was, Ben, that was quite a journey.
and then secondly, I don't know if you guys have seen yet Eric Andre and Lil Rel's movie Bad
it's so
Trip,
good.
but literally they are naked in the very beginning with a Chinese finger trap on their dicks,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they are
that's right.
attached to each other, and they go into businesses and just fucking mess with the business owners and almost get murdered. So it's a pretty good movie.
It's a pretty
So
good
that
one.
was. I took a little tangent to get some thoughts off my head, but I do have two tips for Rob. $5 from Julia Schwartz. Rob, Cassie Nolan in parentheses. Rob, to extend your Pornhub subscription. And Steve Milkick tipped $50 for Rob. and said, "First time tipping, did this work? Steve, did it ever work?" Ooh.
Wow, thank you so
I don't know,
much.
Steve. I'm not sure. You want to throw in another just a check?
If you meant to do 5 and you accidentally did 50, please take it back. Otherwise, thank you so much. It totally worked. And to the last tipper, thank you for the porn scoop group. Yeah, that's going to be great. I think if I keep watching, we'll get to triple penetration by the end of the year.
Please never do your own job negotiations. Rob, we're prepared to offer you $100,000 a year. If you meant 10,000, I understand. Please change your mind now. Jade-ish, a couple questions for you. So you're now on the far end of this. We're on the far end of this pandemic. What's this last year been? And also, I know this fact. You found yourself a dude during this time.
I did.
How does
I
that
did.
go down during quarantine?
It's great. He's so attractive, which is different from any other comic I've dated. And no, it's been fun. It's been a lot of Zumba. I bought a close-up mirror, so I've been pretty busy with that. I grow a full mustache every day, and
Amazing.
yeah, I grow hair here somehow.
Do you hide that from your very handsome model-looking boyfriend?
No, he's the first guy that I've been able to like fart and remove pubic hair from in front of him. Just like he doesn't-
Nice.
That's how you know it's love.
I know Ben
Right.
doesn't like this kind of stuff. He's like, "Ah, la, 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 la. Women don't."
Jade, I
No,
don't
women
wanna
or men. I just don't want people doing gross things near me. You know.
I don't want to get in your business, Jade, but at the same time,
No, separate time, separate occasion. But
just saying that can be dangerous.
Yeah, pulling out pews makes her fart for some reason. So weird.
make that sound too, because it does. Sometimes
This
you
is-
get hair that's like connected to your soul. You're like, oh.
It's a weird thing to say, but Jade, I think it was the first time I ever saw your stand-up. You did a joke about farting. It was one of the funniest jokes I've seen.
Oh, thanks.
And it was, I still remember that bit. It was hilarious, and I really enjoy that. Like Ben says, you know, you guys are dear friends, and Ben hates fart jokes so much, and it's one of my
Oh my-
favorite things.
Well, not just that.
No, he hates all my really gross. Like he's like, I don't know if you can just not do the fart stuff. I just feel like we could explore and like do something really, but
We made
Yeah,
Jade, we made him do 10 minutes of poop humor on this show, on one of the shows. He had to write 10 minutes of poop jokes, and he wrote 25 minutes of poop jokes. It was impressive.
Thank you. No, and I mean, before Jade's superstardom, Jade would open for me on the road all the time. And so this shows you how funny I think she is and how dear a friend she is, that I still would sit there and watch that and be like, that's part of my show now, that joke. Okay.
Yeah, he hates it so much. But I got to do what's real to my heart, and I just farts
You're-
just are so funny to me still. I don't know why. I mean, I'm just a child, but
Well-
poop, fart, sex, all not together, but all.
They've grown on me a little bit. This weird world we've created have forced me to embrace this world just a little bit. One day I'll tell you about winning the poo. We'll discuss it.
No, it's a whole new freedom. I mean, like farting in front of your significant other. That's how you know.
That's unnecessary. That's unnecessary.
It happens. Ben, honestly, like I have a joke about it because it was like physically hurting me. Like I would just be like,
I mean, at that point, change your diet. Looking at changing your diet a little bit.
like it's part of the natural process.
One day,
no.
her boyfriend's gonna fart in her face, and she's gonna be like, "Yes, yes, 1,000 times."
Not gonna happen.
Yeah. No, I mean, literally.
Unlikely as you having a real upper lip. It's not.
Listen, I'm you from the future. This is a warning. I've come back in time to tell you,
There
get
you
back with your old
go.
boyfriend and keep plucking.
I grow up back in a month. I just have the exact beard.
No, seriously, like when Carmela and I have to share a hotel room like we have for the last bunch of days, and I have to use the restroom, I run the sink, and then I'm playing Zach Brown Band on
Right.
Spotify. I feel like their tonality kind of covers any body noises. We're doing what we can.
Because of the jug?
That's
You have a
damn
poop
right.
playlist?
No, I feel you. It's a stressful thing. Like I definitely know that he poops way more than I want to, like because we're in a one bedroom, and I hate that part of it. But there is just like it's so comfortable. Like you're watching TV and you let one out. It's like, I'm still gonna fuck you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If it ever accidentally slips out for me, I literally like freak out, like she's about to leave me. I'm like, did she see? Did she see? And I'm like,
I used to
smile
do
and get
that
eye
too.
contact. Hope she smiles back, and then I'm like, I think everything's okay. I think.
By the way,
Think about the
Ben,
freedoms. Think
if
about
we
the
were to
freedoms.
if we were to analyze this,
freedom's overrated.
Hold on, Ben. You think that Jade should do less fart humor and not fart in front of her boyfriend. Meanwhile, Jade is now the host of the Soup on E and in a happy, sex-filled relationship. So maybe Jade should give you notes.
You're just suppressed with your farts inside of you. You're just holding in a bomb at all times. I used to be a bitch. Like Nick and I would fight because I was like, so he'd be like, "Hey, can you pass me the salt?" I'd be like, "Why?" You know, it was just like.
Ralph in the chat just called it gaslighting.
Bravo.
Real thing. Women do not even fucking poop in front of each other. Like, not in front of each other, but like, you know, when you go to a men's public restroom to shit, you shit. And other dudes are in there and they hear it, whatever. Women will not do, like, I hear someone fart and then they stop and they wait for me to leave. Sometimes I'll linger. Just to see how long they're like.
Yeah, like the fart.
Here's something with the new, now that it's single-use toilets, because I've always hated going to the bathroom outside in public, right, obviously. And so now that it's single-use, I can go in a bar now, but then I always leave the seat up, so when I'm leaving, if a girl's next, because they're unisex, that she thinks I'm an asshole for leaving up the seat, but not that I pooped.
What does single-use toilets mean?
I'm saying like it's a unisex, so one person goes in and then they leave, and it's a door with a lock, and it's its own little
He
bathroom.
doesn't mean disposable toilets.
Yeah, I was like, that'd be bad for the environment. There's no
I got a
way.
feeling that every toilet is single use for Chris Bowers.
No one can physically ever go in there again. I'm so sorry.
I will say there was one time in college I was always afraid to go, and I was dying, and I stopped in this building, and I just went to the bathroom, and this one dude walks in and went, "Oh my God!" and then just left, and I was so embarrassed. It was the worst day of my whole life. It was my greatest fear, and it came true all at once. I was like, oh no.
By the way, I think Jade just accidentally revealed to us on this sausage fest why women take so long in the bathroom. They're not taking long to go. They're taking long to wait to be the only one there.
In increments, because it's like they, you know, somebody comes in and they're like, and then they leave and they're like, oh.
That's why the line's always so long for women's rooms. It's only one at a time.
I love
I
the
don't know
idea
why
that
Carmel's laughing so hard across the conference room right now. I don't like it.
We all suffer from this. In Japan, you know, they play music in every restaurant, like the toilets wash your butt. Like there's less shame in it. It's like we're there to do that, you know, like
Fair.
we have
But
a
also,
weird...
there was at least, you know, Bowers is too humble to mention it, but there was a happy ending to the story he just told. 1 week after he left that bathroom, this came out of the toilet.
Well, I do love the idea that there's like a toilet talking to the other toilets. He's like, just 2 more days to retirement. And it's just me and the old lady sail across the world.
Wait, literally, I'm too old.
I'm old for this shit. I thought that's where he was going. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna such a great toilet.
All right, we got a couple more tips coming in. Some on the Venmo. Andrea Gordon's tip $5 said, Jade, Tooth Fairy money. I need you to ship that tooth to 4725 North Magnolia.
That down, I really will. It's broken. I gotta get a new one.
We almost auctioned off one of Ben's teeth last week, but they decided it was gross.
We did not almost. He wanted to, and it was a hard no. That was a
I
hard
didn't
no.
want to. I just offered it up. I suggested, and everybody seemed against it, and you guys were freaked out by it.
I was totally for it. I thought it would have been hilarious to auction off your tooth. But then I said, well, then somebody used your DNA to clone you, and he was like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that then.
I didn't think that would be an issue. But, yeah,
fart in a
Rachel
jar.
Shows you, though, how close Jade and I are as friends. Is I lose a tooth, and within a week, she loses a tooth. It's our cycles are synced up. Yep.
Your teeth.
Simpatico. Yeah. Our teeth cycles. That's correct. That's correct.
I want to know what you're wearing on the bottom. Is it a full suit? I like to imagine that you got this made for the show today. Like, it has to be done by Saturday at 11. You know?
I left this in my hotel room. I had to go back and get it. But no, I've got jeans on. This is what I had on last night because I'm pretty. I don't know. I have jeans,
Oh, fancy comic.
but I do have tuxedo pants I wear sometimes. Sometimes I wear jeans. It just depends on the day.
The hardest part for Chris to travel is carrying a triptych of artwork for the wall that perfectly matches the jacket, depending on what the jacket is.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
No, they just fit in the bottom of the suitcase. I had them custom made the size of my suitcase. It's very easy. Just
I got a couple more tips coming in.
All we're going to do is make sure you travel with a background that matches the foreground. That's the whole thing. And for the bottom, it's a party down below, but it's kind of like a barn party. Up top, it's like a bar mitzvah or a quinceanera. Let's go.
All right, we got Jennifer Story threw in $5 said for an upper lip implant for Rob. Kim Stewart tipped $10 and said, in general, with all the crap that Ben eats, he has to have farted for Carmel.
For her, like it's a favor.
oh, you just every time you fart, you go. Did you hear that, Carmel?
Oh my God.
Jared, what do we got?
We got 2 tips, but I just wanted to say, fun fact, did you guys know that The Exorcist was based on the true story of a priest who tries to use the bathroom after Chris Powers?
By the way, we see Rivers' feet in the.
Oh my God.
Room.
Oh my God. That's
Rivers,
the worst
put your
moment in
feet
the show.
away, Rivers.
There's some Ernie feet.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
don't take off your socks. We'll get demonetized.
That bag in the background's flicking us off. Why is your bag giving us the finger? What the fuck is
It
that?
does look like that, doesn't it? It's funny because that used to be over there, and I was like, oh, I better move that for the show, and then I just put it in a different side of the frame. Excellent. I do have 2 tips for you guys. We got Gary Husky, a.k.a. Razor. Jade just made me think of a new style of celebrity sex tape. No sex acts. Just film yourself taking your face load of their DNA to a testing place to prove who you had sex with. You can call it, Now Give Me My Reality Show. And Steve Milkick, the guy that tipped a very generous $50 to Rob Ryan, sent another $50 and said, please split this up between everybody except the bearded homeless guy. Thanks for the Snickers. Steve, if you meant to tip $500, you can change that.
That's how it's done. It's a very Burt sales pitch. I love it.
Oh, sorry, it's got one more from Technics. After Ben farts, he asked, do you fear that, Carmel?
Are we ready for the game,
We're all caught up?
Steve?
Yeah, I think we're caught up.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
play the game.
Got a couple of fun non-paid entries here. Chris Cords, Patty LaDoorbell. I like that a lot. I don't know how to pronounce this one. H7OPOLO. Hipolo. Something like that.
But you picked one you didn't know what it was?
I can't know. I know what the entry is. I don't know who the person. I don't know what your stream name is.
Username.
My bad. I thought you picked a game entry you didn't get.
H7 Opolo. So Hippolo or H7 Opolo? I don't know. The game entry though was Mortgage Freeman. Excellent. Excellent. Greg Murphy sent Den Glebe.
Mine too. Dang it.
And I think the last unpaid that I picked out was Marissa Francis Haranetti Mandy Dorr instead of Mandy Moore.
Nice.
Loves it. And then starting from now, Jade, is when you will pick one that you vote for.
Oh, sweet. Were we supposed I have a few.
We're going to do ours at the end after we choose a winner.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm writing it down.
Ooh, who's first?
Andrea Gordon.
Boom.
Hear me okay?
Yep.
I have Francis McDormand, Ceramic Tyler Perry, and for all the part humor, I have Oprah, Rake, Winfrey Lee.
I love it.
Frank Berman.
Yep. So I just have one. Philip Seymour Holman.
Shannon Burke.
I have Linoleum Redgrave. Redgrave. Jim and Tammy Faye Backyard. and,
I have son.
and Betty Whitehouse, where the Bidens live.
Boom.
Hannah Hood.
So I have Hearth Ledger,
Nice.
And Agoraphobia McGuire. And Domicile Deloise.
Nice.
Abby.
I have two. I have Clark Gabled Roof and Marlon Bungalow.
Nice.
Nice.
Greg.
Oh, all right. I had
Let her go. Let her go.
wow.
She hasn't seen her family in years.
This one's apropos then. Jennifer Gardner, Arnold Staplehammer, and Engelbert Undersink.
Those were great entries, Rob Ryan from the future.
Tell me what's to come. Tell me. Well, I got a date with a girl soon, so that's gonna be nice. And then I'm gonna, I guess, keep her in my house for the next 20 years.
I have home is where Kevin Hart is. And Kirsten IKEA. And Kermit the Lincoln Log. That's all I got.
You're so smiley. You're the best.
He's the best.
He is.
Ralph.
Great teeth. Great teeth.
Can't hear you.
Cannot
Ralph.
hear you. Cannot hear you.
This again. Yep, I'll get you one. We'll come back.
The
to
guy
you,
with the
Ralph.
most technically complicated, well thought out stuff, sometimes no microphone. Very confusing.
Hey, hey Ben, remember Wednesday? Yeah, it happens. Damn.
Wait, are those dudes okay? Are they sleeping?
They're partying. They're good.
Right. We're getting damn sound on.
Yep, we got it.
Yeah, sorry, we're multitasking here.
No problem.
I have some assistance.
Multi-basking, am I wrong?
I have some assistance from Gadget.
Oh, nice.
I have Sandra Baseboard, Window Pane Writer,
Nice.
and Mark Wellplug.
Mark Wyplug's very good.
I
Nice
love
job.
it. Also, get some sleep, guys.
Jake, wake up. No, Blue Corner
Say
Bell.
hi to your breaker for me.
Okay, I had a little bit of inspiration from Jade.
Woo!
Meth Wonder. Oh, wrong ones.
What?
Meth Rogan.
Meth
Or
Rogan.
Meth House Rogan.
Oh, that's great.
Stevie Wonder where I left my lawnmower. Famous philosopher, John Locked Out.
Nice.
Wendy.
Why does your mic work perfectly outdoors?
I have Lana Condominium, Alfred Crown Molding,
Nice.
Vigo Mortgage Son, and Pete Homeless.
Nice.
AKA Rob
I was
Ryan.
about to say, Pete Homeless, I could take.
Steve, unmute.
Interestingly, a show crashing about a guy without a place to crash and seats on couches. Perfect.
Mhm. You're still muted.
There's the mute button. You're muted. There's a red mute button on your entry, guys. Literally, you are muted.
There you go.
Hi, can you hear us now?
Yep.
We have 3 for you guys today.
Okay.
Tom Wrecking Cruise, Helen Hunting Lodge,
Nice.
Jonathan Trailer Thomas.
All right, Ralph, let's try this again.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Staircase civilis. Portia de Rossi. Welcome, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Back to you, Bert.
All right, yes, of course. Classic Ernie, always forgetting what I'm supposed to do. Okay.
This dude is yearning for Ernie. It's unbelievable.
So Jarrett would prefer to get fired by the SDSC crew for incompetence rather than be referred to as Bert.
Yearning for Ernie, the Jared Berenstein story.
That's a porn. Anyways, Cynthia Cresswell, Goldie Lawn.
Nice.
Teresa Hodgenkamp, Domicile DeLuise.
Nice.
Angela Katie Went Holmes.
Great.
Amina, in Kitchen Sink.
Nice.
You get it? All right.
Took a second.
Richard Housefire. To the rescue, from the Mets, Garden Hose Reyes.
Jose.
Another one from Amina, Willem de Escrow.
Oh.
And Victoria Scatoreggio, Lon Chaney.
Oh, nice.
And that's all I got.
I got some on the Venmo. So we got Shannon Savage had Goldie Hawning. Nice. And also Matthew Mahogany. And I think that is it on my end.
Oh, actually, I got a couple more came in. Sorry. Amina sent Anne Hallway instead of Anne Hathaway. She also sent, instead of Jason Bateman, Jason Basement. And Razor sent Kevin Crawl Spacey.
That's good.
Nice.
And that's all I got.
That one works on many levels.
He doesn't work at all anymore.
Poor Lisa Judge.
You got any more, Steve?
No, I think.
All right, those are great. I liked William de Escrow. I liked Goldie Lawn. I really liked Jonathan Traylor Thomas. That was
That's
really
my
good.
favorite.
Heather Hearth Ledger was good, but I got to go with Greg's Engelbert Undersink just because it's very weird. I like saying that guy's name. Jade, what was your favorite?
JTT for life. So Jonathan
right.
Thomas is just great. I really liked McDormand. That was really good. Undersink I wrote down, and then I liked the wall plug one as well.
Your one vote goes to which one though? JTT?
I think JTT is top brand. That's the one.
Very, very cool. Rob, what's your vote?
That is also the one that I wrote down above the others is Jonathan Traylor Thomas. That one tickled me the most.
Very cool. Bert, what you got?
I'm probably not going to break this tie, so I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote for my heart, Goldie Lawn.
Sometimes when you get home drunk, you do have to go Goldie Lawn, but you guys
You won't fart in front of your girlfriend, but you'll just pee in your
I'll
lawn.
pee anyway. I don't care about peeing. Peeing's fine. Peeing's way different than a number two.
Peeing's fine.
You don't fart while you pee?
What's that?
You don't fart a little while you pee, just a little bit?
No, I'm a gentleman. I loved Matthew Mahogany, Francis McDormand, Engelbert Undersink. Almost got my vote, but I got to give it to Gus with "Home is where Kevin Hart is."
Steve, what's your favorite?
I really liked Engelbert Undersink, but I'm giving it to Jonathan Traylor Thomas, which is also the nickname that I give Zachary Ty Bryan.
Very cool. Jay, did you have any?
So that means, by the way, that means Jonathan Traylor Thomas is the winner. So collect your prize. Email us at sdscshow.com.
Nice work,
Who
Steve.
was that one? Who was
Steve
that?
Millich. Steve Millich won that one.
Steve Milchick. Well done.
yeah,
Milchick,
sorry.
well done,
Nice
my
work.
friend. Good job, guys.
Jay, do you have any?
Yeah, well, I had similar ones to other people's, but I had Patio LaBelle.
Nice.
I had Hallway Sparks. Another soup host. Staircase Johansson. Black China. And doorbell, someone said. Homeboy Sandman. And then Casanova, just to put a little Spanish spin into it.
Nice. Rob, you got any?
Very nice.
You know, I only came up with the one as I was really paying attention. I just have Marilyn Manson.
Really good. Really good. Bert, you got any?
Yeah, I got two. I got Ariana Gazebo and Dwayne the Drywall Johnson.
You didn't go with the sheetrock Johnson?
No, that would have been too obvious.
Yeah, I can't afford sheetrock.
He's still an opener, Steve. He can't have sheetrock yet.
Before we do ours, by the way, the Night King game is home a TV show. So take a TV show and turn it into anything home related, just like this game. Your entries start now until Tuesday's show. So you got quite a while to.
So some examples like Home Improvement, or House,
or 60 minutes it takes for you to getting home.
Mine weren't really examples.
Also, wait,
How I went outside to not fart in front of your mother. Is that what you're talking about?
I just need to quickly clarify that this is a cap. My teeth aren't just like falling out because I'm doing meth. But it's the meth Rogan thing. Is it because I'm thin? And then I thought, oh, the tooth. Just to clarify that I only take sometimes pills and I smoke weed. So.
Oh, Jade Catta-Pretta. We should anyway.
Oh, that's pretty damn good.
All right, Ben, Steve, how many you got?
I just got one.
I got a bunch.
All right, Steve, what's yours? And then Ben will take us home.
Live, laugh, Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I've got Tiffany had dishes. Julia Roberts are breaking in here again. I've got Trash Bin Diesel. Al Pacino Machine.
See how Chow Bow?
Oh, are we ready? We got Clint Eastwood Floors. Cool Rudd. By the way, my edibles just kicked in and I was just trying to move my mouse to make the entries on my phone move. So Alicia Silverstone on the couch again. Brittany Murphy bed.
I'll be honest, I'm concerned about Ben's home life.
Miley Walrus that she probably has in her backyard because she's so rich. Demi Living Room.
Are you sure your edibles didn't kick in before you wrote these?
Eve, I am not sure.
Long walk you can't remember. All right, here we go.
People refer to my game entries. A long walk you can't remember. Okay. We got Debbie Gibbs. This one, I'm not even remembering how to read this one. Okay, I got it now. Debbie Gibbs, son of the peas, to other people at the table, please.
What do you think Home Improvement is?
No, or home things.
Home Improvement, Steve, for Ben, Home Improvement is when you come to his house and fix stuff.
Okay, if it's not Home Improvement, it's any home items. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, like,
passing the peas only happens at homes. How many times you said at a restaurant, pass the peas?
I've never said it at home.
Never. You never said that at home either? Jade, you either?
Ben refuses to peas in front of Carmel.
What did you guys say? Jade, what did you say?
I said I usually I sit close to the peas, so I never have to be like, give me those peas.
Okay, and I guess when your family wants peas, you never heard that phrase, huh?
Ben has big family meals where they only eat peas.
Damn right.
Hey, give peas a chance, guys. Give peas a chance.
One time I had peas in the Middle East. Okay, here we go. I've got only a few left.
That's called hummus.
Falafel balls. We've got Chris Bowers out again. I'll flip the breaker. Snoop Dogg, get off the couch. Tommy, leave your shoes at the door. And finally, in honor of Chris LaBelle, Fan Hathaway.
Very cool. It's time for the song, Ben. Here we go.
It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's time for Leedy's Doodles. Yes, it is that time.
Yay! All right, here we go. We're starting off fucked up because why else? All right. Kirstie Alley for meth.
Oh, by the way, really quickly, I never told you why she blocked me. You know what? I'll close with it.
Okay.
And then next we've got thank you for this amazing award.
I hate that. That's so cute. Oh my God. Can you imagine my fucking front tooth fell out? Jesus.
It's called Carlisle Forrester.
I just.
Front tooth
Then
fell
I've
out.
got only beards above this length may stay. That out. All right. Then I've got toot. Yes, 1,000 times yes.
Party in my face? That's so cute. I want to freeze that.
I like that her eyes are tearing up and we're not sure why exactly.
A sequel of this drawing is called Pink Eye, the musical.
All right, and then I've got business on the body, party on the head.
Your album cover, dude. That's really legit.
Then of course I had to make Jizzy Shore. That's the black light.
Mine is black.
That's awesome.
Uh,
Multimedia.
and then last but not least, another one of Jade crying.
Animation.
You guys, my life's made. My vain little heart is so
Oh
filled.
my goodness. Hang on. I got to play it again. I messed it up. There you go.
Fart jokes are just
Animated this while we were just talking about like dick and farts.
dearest to my heart.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. That's
cool.
it from me.
Wow.
Lady, everybody.
At artformyheroesandladycorbin.com.
Very cool.
Videos. She said she needs paint and brushes and stuff.
So that we did it. We made it through. Rob, where do we find you? How do we follow you around the world? What do you got coming up, virtual otherwise?
You can find me on my Twitter handles. All my things are Rob Ryan Rocks, ROCKS. And you can always listen to the Is This Anything podcast, available on YouTube and anywhere podcasts are listened to. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time. We appreciate it. Jade, where can we find you at?
Hey guys, what's up? I'm back on the road, so please go to jadecattapretta.com for all my dates. I'm going to be in Rochester. I'm going to be in New Orleans. I'm going to be in Phoenix. I'm going to be all around. I have a new mic, so I won't get sick. It's very exciting. And then I have a brand new podcast at the Comedy Store called Jaded, so please take a listen. It's so much fucking work. And that's it. See you around town.
Quick note on her podcast. It's a solo podcast, and that's a hard thing to do. And instantly, she's like an amazing voice in solo podcasting. Just so funny every time. Subscribe.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm adding guests because I'm running out of stories.
I was gonna say you're tired already and a little old, and so we're bringing guests in.
Some days I'm like, how long have I been talking? They're like 3 minutes. I'm like, thank you guys. This was so fun. I feel so energized. Thank you for having
Awesome.
me.
Well, you were amazing. Thanks so much. We'll have you back anytime. Anytime you want to come back, let us know. We love you. As for me, you can find me at Bowers Comedy always. And this Wednesday on Origin Stories, or Orange Stories as we call it, is
Orange and Stories.
Orange and Stories. Sorry. The Sklar brothers are here, and so this is our one this month that you can get at nowherecomedyclub.com. So check that out. Yeah. So that's it for me. Ben, what you got coming up?
I am still in Indy. No plan for really getting out of here. Don't know how I'm doing it. If you have ideas, please at me. If I get home, I am doing next. God, they really kicked in. Next Saturday, 1 week from today, is the next Glebe Off the Top. We're not doing it tonight, but at Nowhere Comedy Club on Zoom next Saturday at an earlier time, 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 Eastern. My special guest doing stand-up for you, I believe, and then improvising with me like character craziness is Jade Catta-Pretta, everybody.
Woo! That'll be a great show.
It's going to be super fun. Get your tickets right now at nowherecomedyclub.com, and then the following Saturday is the 1-year anniversary of Glebe Off the Top, so please get tickets to that as well. They are live, and check out my patreon.com/BenGlebe. I'll write you a letter, too, if you like. All right, thank you.
All right, Steve, where are the 6 tickets that are still available for your tour available? Are they in a specific city? I know that they're all sold out probably except one late show somewhere. What you got coming up?
Before I say that, by the way, I can't wait until Ben walks out of that conference room, goes to the front desk, and says, "Thank you so much for letting me use your restroom." If you want to see my shows, yeah, most of them are sold out. We have a couple left in Appleton and Stevens Point this week. I think like a dozen left in Fort Wayne. The rest are all sold out. We did sell out Sacramento and Denver, and then added 2 more shows in Sacramento, 1 more show in Denver. So those are back on sale if you want to check those out and see all the other cities that are coming up at my website.
Very, very cool. Bert, we got anything coming in before we let the audience go?
We sure do, and you can find all my stuff at jaredberenstein.com. Thanks for asking. Jesus Christ.
You're here to work. We don't plug you when you work. I'm
right.
sorry, I forgot.
That's all right. I also share the podcast This Is Anything with Rob Ryan and Brett Dreck, and we have our next live show on May 24th at Nowhere Comedy Club. All right, last 2 tips that just came in. We had a late game entry that Sky Inc., the late entry, but instead of Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Come and Snatch. I don't think you understood what the game was.
I don't know. I still would have voted for it, though.
That happens at home. He was Benedict Cumberbatch. That happened at home. So
Right. Where do you come in snatches, Ernie?
Not in my experience, but okay.
Ben is like, passing the pee is absolutely coming. No.
That is a
Passing
front
the
lawn
pee-
activity.
Not near a snatch anyway. Okay.
Passing the peas, not touching the pea. Okay, anyway, keep on moving.
We also had a last-minute tip for Rob Ryan, $10 from Chili Dong. Chili Dong. $10 for Rob Ryan. Thank you, Chili Dong, for that.
We also, by the way, we got a couple more Venmos coming in. Jennifer Story threw in $5. Said, "Happy birthday, Frank. I miss all you twisted fucks. Keep on keeping it weird." And also threw in $5 and said, "For Jade, I didn't get to hear your set, but thank you for normalizing fart jokes. Ben needs a good example." And then this one, can we spotlight Andrea for a second, because I'm trying to figure out what this tip means, and maybe I didn't get this joke here, but it said, "General, Indy was amazing, but the best part, saving a woman from being sex trafficked. She's here with me now." So, oh my God.
What have you done with my ladies? How did you get my ladies? My vintage ladies.
Oh my God, audience, what a fun show today. I'm glad we're back, man. This is great. Such a fun time. We love you guys for being here. We'll see you guys on Tuesday at our normal time. Thank you so much. Turn off your cameras there, front row. We love you. We'll see you next time. Jerry, want to say anything before you get out of here?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Yeah, last thing I'll say is Indianapolis was so fun. Everyone was it was such a great time. I had such a blast and love all of you guys. And this community we've built is so fun and cool and just awesome. And I just love it. So I'll see you guys Tuesday.
And as promised, and I echo that as well, Indy was amazing, but as promised, why Kirstie Alley blocked me. I was a producer on a television show called Dish Nation, and one of the segments was about who would win in a fight, Diane or Rebecca on Cheers. And I tweeted that I think that Diane could take Rebecca. And I was a producer on the segment that Kirstie Alley was a part of, and she blocked me for writing that.
Also,
An
I
asshole.
think I think you're patently wrong. I think Kirstie Alley would kick Shelley Long's ass, personally.
Shelley Long's a scrapper.
Yeah, I did see it. I mean, I did see her whip those girls into shape in Troop Beverly Hills. That's a strong point. I just wanted to thank all of you for this incredible, strange, wonderful experience. What an incredible time getting to hang with you guys and meet you in real life and party in Indianapolis together. You guys gave me some gifts that really touched my heart, but perhaps none more than this, my new Hot Dog Champ, Salvation Nation Hot Dog Champ coaster. Very excited about this. Thank you very much. And I don't have a good Kirstie Alley story for you, so I'll just leave you with the debut of my brand new character, Sylvester Stallone, with glasses. This made me a little more Goodbye, everybody.